Hello again. I'm here with Mr. Matthew Cantanella, who is our substance abuse counselor, and Shawnee Senior Jake McCreet. We would like to take a few minutes to speak to you about a major health crisis caused by vaping that has been impacting teens, not just here in Medford and Medford Lakes, but across the country, with the death toll reaching 11. Jake will share his lessons learned from his near-death experience this summer as a result of his vaping. Then we will hear from Mr. Cantanella, who will share what to look out for or signs to find out if your child is vaping, as well as resources that are available to help deal with a child who's addicted to nicotine.
Right now, you have decisions in life whether you're aware of them or not, and what may seem like the smallest thing can take away your ability to choose. It was my decision to start vaping. Nobody forced me to do it, and before I knew it, I was in the hospital with no choices. I started vaping once in a while, maybe once a month. It progressed to being once a week, then every day. And before I knew it, I was vaping every 30 minutes if I could. After a while, I felt like I needed it, just like I needed to take a sip of water whenever I got thirsty. When I started vaping, I never thought there would be serious negative effects. The first sign that something might be wrong, I had a stuffy nose, and that lasted a few months, and nothing I would take from this pharmacy would fix it. At that time, I didn't think to stop vaping. My symptoms got worse when I developed symptoms similar to the stomach flu, and eventually a fever of 105. I was admitted to the intensive care unit at Penn, where I remained for 12 days. I was kept alive by a ventilator that supplied oxygen throughout my body. I was also put into a induced coma. Thanks to the amazing medical staff at the University of Pennsylvania Hospital, I'm alive today. I'm still not 100% yet. The doctors say it could take my body and lungs about 6 months to a year to return to normal. This whole situation affected my family maybe more than it did myself. They saw me when I was airlifted to Penn, and they were with me through the induced coma and all. It also cost them tons of money and time and heartache. My family made major sacrifices for me because of my decision and addiction to vape. My only hope is that others can learn from what happened to me and make the decision to quit vaping or never vape in the first place.
There are several signs of nicotine addiction and vape use. One of the most common is that the user has serious but unsuccessful attempts to stop. Also, there may be physical and mood-related withdrawal symptoms when the user tries to stop, including strong cravings, anxiety, irritability, restlessness, difficulty concentrating, depressed mood, frustration, anger, increased hunger, insomnia, constipation, or diarrhea. Sometimes the user keeps smoking despite significant health problems. They may experience coughing, wheezing, and/or shortness of breath. The nicotine user may give up social or recreational activities in order to smoke. Perhaps you may give up socializing with certain family members or friends because you can't smoke in those areas or locations. Spending more time in isolation, whether it's the bedroom or the bathroom, etc. Nicotine is a very addictive substance. People don't always think of nicotine in this way because it is very difficult to overdose on, and the buzz or high is not nearly as potent as some other drugs. And the buzz lasts a shorter duration. However, for these reasons, people who use nicotine tend to use it more often than other substances, which leads to greater dependency. Each inhalation of nicotine releases the chemical dopamine in our brains. Essentially, the user becomes addicted to the increased levels of dopamine as a result of smoking and vaping nicotine. Nicotine use results in over 480,000 deaths annually and has major effects on the lungs, heart, and reproductive system. Resources: there are several available if your child is trying to quit smoking or vaping. Help is available. Here at Shawnee, students may visit me during school hours for confidential substance abuse counseling. I am located in the counseling center at Shawnee. Also, there are several resources in the community, including Princeton House, High Focus, Genesis Counseling Centers, Jewish Family and Children's Services. Many effective treatments for nicotine dependence are also available to help manage withdrawal and stop smoking altogether. You can ask your doctor for help with this. And also the Center for Disease Control Office on Smoking and Health. Their 1-800 number, 1-800-QUIT-NOW. If any parent has any questions or concerns about their child pertaining to nicotine or any other substance, they may reach out to me at Shawnee High School. My extension is 4413. Thank you.